Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you are watching. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to register for iTalki as a teacher using your cell phone. And this is especially important if you do not have access to a laptop or a computer, but the process still works even if you're accessing iTalki as a teacher using your laptop. So the first thing you want to do, there's these three dots at the top right hand when you go to Google Chrome, or just go to teach.italki.com and then click on the three dots up top right, scroll down to your page and make sure desktop site is clicked. So I've just unclicked it and I'm going to start the process again. You can see I have desktop site. Make sure you click on it and you can see my screen is going to change and it looks exactly how it would look like if I was on a laptop. So the first thing you want to do is to sign up. So I'm going to sign up with my name. My name is Everything Goes. Everything Goes. Everything goes. And then the next thing, you want to enter your email address. So whatever email address you are using, enter it. And I'm using a temporary email address, but definitely you have to use an email address that you can access. So this is a simple temporary address I'm just using for education purposes. So please do not send me any messages here because I will not receive them. Okay, so make sure the email address you enter is something that you have access to, because they're gonna send you a notification email there. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, everything goes. You make sure you remember your email address and the password that you use, because you're gonna need it from today henceforth. Okay, what you need to do once you register, go to your email address. You're gonna find an email from iTalki, and it says, "Hi, everything goes. Thanks for signing up. Your iTalki language learning journey has just begun, and soon you will be taking personalized lessons. The teachers will help you, blah, 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 blah." So it will come in like you're a student, but for us, we want to apply as teachers. So I'm just gonna log back in. This is my email address. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything goes. Okay, keep me logged in. Okay, so now I am logged in and I'm being asked to complete my application. So the reason is because I have already verified the account. You can join the community as either a community tutor or a professional teacher. So the first thing you want to do is check the list if languages you want to teach are open. So iTalki puts out the list of open languages every week. So at the shooting of this video is the 4th of May. So you can see they've already put out the list of open languages here. So you can see some languages could be open for professional teachers and closed for community tutors and vice versa. And you can see there's several languages that are closed here. We have Spanish is closed, Chinese, English, we have Hebrew is closed, Igbo, Kanuri, Nigerian Pidgin, Yoruba is closed. So even though you don't see Kiswahili here, I know it is open, so we are just gonna go with it. And then you're supposed to check what type of teacher are you. You can be a professional teacher, that means you have a certificate for the language you want to teach, or community tutor, you just have native or near native language knowledge, and you're just going to teach that a certificate. It's all fine. That's what I teach. And then you need to have a video introduction, and if you are going to teach as a professional teacher, you must upload your teaching certificate. So what you want to do is just scroll down to the bottom of your phone and click on I agree to allow iTalki or its third-party vendor to perform an ID verification check in order to teach on iTalki, and then this button to continue application will be activated. So when I don't click, I can click on the button is deactivated. The moment I agree, it's activated. So the next thing you want to do is to enter your personal information. So the first thing you want to enter is your display name. I have entered everything goes, and then select what I am or chat you want to use. There's Skype, Google Hangout, WeChat, QQ, FaceTime, and Zoom. So whatever chat you're using, enter your address on the right hand side. If what you want to use is not here, just click on select and just keep going and updating it. Okay. And then I have decided to come from Afghanistan, the city of Herat. So when you click your country, you will see the different cities, and you can be coming from one country, living in a different one. I have decided to come from Afghanistan, live in Afghanistan, come from Herat, but live in the city of Kabul. And then you need to enter your name as it appears in your government ID. So up here, display name is the name that everybody will be seeing on your profile. And you can choose to use just one name, or it's really up to you. But this section here is private information. It's identical to what is in your ID, and nobody else can see this information other than iTalki people who will be approving your application. So my birthday, the year 2000, the month of May, the 4th of May, when we are shooting this video. Gender, I have decided to select not given. And then my street address, I have entered Kinje Ketile 3456 Kabul. Then we have here language skills. So what you want to do in this section is just select whatever language you speak and you would like to teach. So we have like a whole ton of languages, as you can see here. I decided to go with Kiswahili, so you can teach Kiswahili, Luo, Urdu, whatever you want to teach, it's available. And then excuse me, on the right hand side you select your proficiency level, starting from the lowest, which is beginner A1, all the way to native. So here is the thing, depending on the proficiency level that you teach. So in my case, for example, I have chosen Gikuyu, and I've decided to be an A1 beginner. So if you pick anything that is B2 and below, you cannot teach that language. You must have C1, C2 or native to be allowed to teach that language. So, and then I'd already updated my picture here. What you want to do is make sure that you meet the following requirements down here. Don't show other people, have a friendly and personable face, just something that when somebody looks like they want to sign up for your class. Of course, don't go for this one. I have just put it for example's sake. And remember, it still has to go through iTalki verification. So just because it has uploaded here doesn't mean that you have met all the qualifications. It has to be checked. Once you have put your personal information, click on this button here to confirm that you're aware that if your profile photo does not respect the listed characteristics up here, your application to become a teacher on iTalki could be rejected. So make sure that you look at these pictures well and that you meet the qualifications required. So you can choose to save and come back to your profile later, or you can save and continue. We are going to save and continue. And then the next thing you see up here is a teaching profile. So one thing you will notice is the languages you want to teach. You can only select languages for which your proficiency is C2 and above. And that's what I talked about in the previous screen. Only native languages and languages spoken above a C2 level will appear in the selection below. So I had chosen Gikuyu, but at A1 level, and Swahili at native, and that's why you only see Swahili here. And then you're supposed to have a video introduction of yourself, and they give you the requirements are right here, what is required. Feel free to watch that video. And they even give you an example of a video that you can use to prepare your video. And once you have done so, these are the requirements. Upload your video. And your video has to respect the following characteristics. So number one, it shows me fluently speaking. So in my case, it would be Swahili, and then it must be filmed horizontally. Its time length is approximately 1 to 4 minutes. It must have good lighting and clear sound, and it does not include personal contact information or external advertisements. So you click on I have a webcam and I can offer video-based lessons, because you are going to be offering your lessons virtually and you want to see your student and your student should see you. And then the next button, I'm aware if my introduction video does not meet iTalki's requirements, my application may be rejected. So before you upload your video, you want to make sure it meets all the required characteristics. About me, I have just entered this random information here, but you want to make sure that this speaks to your student. Talk about yourself, your personality, what you like, and then talk about yourself as a teacher. You feel free to look at my profile on iTalki and you can get an example. And then you also talk about your lesson style and teaching style. And then down here is a teaching material that you are going to provide. So whether you're using articles and news, quizzes, video files, presentations, test documents, everything else, click as appropriate. Then you can choose to save for later, come back to complete your profile, or save and continue. Obviously mine is not going to allow me to continue because I have not uploaded a video. Generally, once you have uploaded your video, what is going to happen is that it's going to go to iTalki staff and they are going to make sure that your video and your picture meet the requirements. And once you do that, you're going to get an email in your email address that you had supplied, and this is what the email will be reading. And it's going to say, hi Eva, your iTalki teacher application has been pre-approved but not yet accepted. Guys, this is really important. And what you will need to do once you have been pre-approved, that means your profile section has been approved, your photo is approved, and your video, you need to go and click on the email link here, ID verification. And once you click on it, you're going to be asked to confirm your identity. You're going to have to verify who you are. And there's both video verification as well as just verifying your ID, like this is my ID number and stuff like that. So you have maximum of 10 days after being pre-approved to verify your ID. So once you click on ID verification, you're gonna be asked to, like, it's sort of like a webcam. You must have like webcam, and they're gonna ask you like shake your head, turn it, like they just want to be sure that it's who you say you are, and the screen will be capturing all your movements, and you know, like you told to tilt your head and do all kind of stuff. And once you have done that and it's approved, you will get another email whereby you're gonna be told, okay, you have been approved as an iTalki teacher, you have been accepted as a teacher, but you still have to go through a series of teacher success videos, and it takes about 30 minutes to watch the videos. Once you have finished watching the videos, there will be a quiz. It's a very simple one, like I passed it on my first attempt, and it basically asks you questions based on the videos that you have watched. For example, what happens if you have 3 consecutive no-shows, or what happens if you talk political insensitive issues to your students and stuff like that. Those are things they ask you. And then they will ask you to download and read the iTalki teacher handbook, which is very, very important, especially as a new teacher. You don't want to be on the wrong side of iTalki policies. And then once you have completed all that and they have accepted, they will ask you to schedule a group video call. So they're going to send you a link, and on that link there's let me see if I have it here. I think this is one. So this is the kind of link you will find. You is with the iTalki teacher services at this time. So once you have selected, then you will get this link, and you join the rest of your fellow people who will also be on that class with you. Once you have attended the Zoom group conference call, it's about an hour, and they basically take you through the iTalki teaching process, and you're allowed to ask questions. You can actually send questions in advance of the class, and that is highly encouraged. So if you have any questions that you think are very important to you, feel free to share the same. Then once you've attended that session and you have been registered, make sure within the first 5 minutes of that group session you enter your details into the chat of the tutor, or whoever will be handling that session with you will ask you to share your email address and your full names so they can confirm that you've attended the class. And once you have submitted your details, in less than 24 hours, you are going to receive the final email. You can see here, "Hi Eva, congratulations, your application has been approved. Soon you'll be connected to students from all over the world, blah, blah, blah." So the next thing you're encouraged to do is to log back into your teacher profile and set up your lessons and the prices, as well as your teacher calendar. And the sooner you complete these steps, the better for you, because you can see here, as a new teacher, your name will appear in the teacher search with a new badge for the next 21 days, which attracts students. So my suggestion is for you, once you get approved, to quickly go and fill up your profile and start making money. Well guys, that's it for today in terms of getting paid to help other people learn a new language, how to register on italki.com as a teacher using your cell phone, even if you don't have a laptop. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions about this video, and I will be happy to clarify. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button below, and also to watch the other videos in the series. See you on the next one. Bye bye.